In brilliance, he creates a machine that lets animals speak. Test it, he straps it onto his dog, Buddy, and all right, Buddy, say something cool. But Buddy has other plans. With its cool? How about the time you cried watching a toothpaste commercial? Max freezes. Turns out Buddy's been listening for years. And he's got all the dirt. One by one, Buddy spills Max's secrets. The off-key shower singing, calling his teacher Mom at 27, and even kissing a mirror twice. Max scrambles to shut the machine off, but Buddy says, "Oh, I'm just getting started, bro." Max wanted to hear what animals had to say, but now his dog's got a mic, and he's going viral. Be careful what you invent. It might just expose you.
Later received a strange text. "I'm in your house." She lived alone. She checked secure. Then another, "I'm behind you." Spinning room mocked her fear. The phone, "Look in the mirror." She turned. Her, but Emma didn't. She screamed, frozen, eyes locked. The text read. Emma turned to run, but the reflection stuck. Its eyes now red. Everything went dark. To like, share, and subscribe.
She was never asking for credit, never seeking attention. He was the star, the dreamer. But behind every step he took, she was there. The rainy school function. He stood helpless, holding project files, until an umbrella appeared. She stood beside him, shielding his dreams, getting drenched. Before he could thank her, she was gone. For his big scholarship interview, he got anonymous recordings asking perfect questions. He called it fate, but it was her. She just wanted him to fly. After a tough loss, he found a note in his bag. "You're not meant to win everything. You're meant to grow." That gave him the strength to rise again. Late night study sessions when he was burning out, she thought it might help. He passed. He thanked the teacher. Never her. Years later, he stood on stage, receiving the biggest, and there she was, still in the back row, still smiling. But this time, he paused, looked straight at her. "There's someone I never thanked," he said, "the one who lifted me, without ever being seen." He stepped off stage, walked through the crowd, held her hand. "I always knew. I just wasn't ready." Because after years of standing behind him, she was finally walking beside him. True love doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be seen. Please like, share, and subscribe. Jack sits alone in a quiet coffee shop, rain tapping gently against the window. Across from him, an empty chair. He orders 2 coffees, 1 cappuccino, 1 cold brew, just like he used to. As the waiter sets them down, he carefully places 1 cup across the table. "I said I'd meet you here, even if you didn't show up," he whispers, his voice soft. A brief memory flashes. Rose, laughing beside him. Then later, weak in a hospital bed, holding his hand. "If I don't make it, promise me you'll still come here. Talk to me like I never left." Her voice echoes in his mind. Slow sip, eyes fixed on the chair that once held the love of his life. A tear escapes, but he smiles. "I kept my promise," he says. The seat may be empty, but love still lingers, in every cup, every memory. Please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional shorts and love stories.
Every day after school, a little girl would stop near the school gate, open her lunchbox, and share whatever she had left with a hungry stray dog. The dog waited for her daily, tail wagging, eyes full of hope. It became their silent tradition, a bond without words, only warmth, trust, and little bites of joy. Days passed and their friendship grew stronger. But one afternoon, the dog waited and waited. The bell rang, the students left, but the girl never came. Confused and anxious, the dog, still no sign of his friend. Driven by instinct and a heart that knew something was wrong, the dog roamed the streets, sniffing every corner until he reached the gates of a hospital. There, through a glass window, he saw the girl, pale, lying in a hospital bed, hooked up to machines but smiling faintly. Their eyes met. The girl lifted a weak hand to wave, and the dog wagged his tail furiously as if saying, "I found you." In that moment, no words were needed. Love had found its way back between a sick child and a stray dog, tied together by nothing but a lunchbox and an unbreakable bond. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Ryan was neon lights. This isn't a dream. This isn't a dream. It's Warzone Arena X, his favorite game.